When it comes to organization structure, I told you in the last session, every module has its own organization structure in order to implement SAP. Okay, now we'll see the finance organization structure. In the finance organization structure, you can see some of the elements like company code, business. We'll know what is the difference between company and company code in SAP. In normal, okay, as per definition of Companies Act, company means association of some persons who form together to do a business which is lawful, and their intention is not to close the business within the some period. Okay. Now, when it comes to company, as per SAP, company means, okay, it was an organization group. It was not an individual organization. I mean, one of the unit in the organization, it is an organizational group. In C, take an example that Adani or not Adani, Tata Group. Okay, Tata Sons is an holding company, and TCS, Tanishq, Tata Hotels, all of these are company codes. Means company code means one of the unit in the organization. And otherwise we can say company means a holding company, and company code means subsidiary company. Okay, now you just wants to know what is the difference between holding company and subsidiary company. The reason is you will configure the data of company and company code, and you wants to know, okay, why you assign company to company code, why you link holding company with your subsidiary company. The reason is subsidiary company, in subsidiary company, holding company holds some holding company holds more than 1% of shares, or it may hold more rights compared to others. Okay, more rights in bracket, okay, shares compared to other. It contains in subsidiary company, and we are mentioning that holding company holds some percentage of shares or some percentage of rights in subsidiary company. Then why wants to answer? Actually, guys, in subsidiary company, holding company is investing money. In subsidiary company, holding company investing money. It means, okay, just take an example that your parents, just imagine that you are a student, okay, in our example. Your parents are paying fees, so they has the right to will send a reports, progress report we call, and the parents will check and they will sign it. And that, okay, it is impliedly checking. But when it comes to investment point of view, holding company investing in subsidiary company, they wants to know how their child is going on, how the company is progressing. So how they will know? By knowing, by seeing the progress of the P&L account and balance sheet. Here, in our example, in our company point of view, the progress report is financial account and balance sheet. Okay, this subsidiary company will prepare its profit and loss account and balance sheet. Okay, and by knowing all these reports, holding company know how much it was performing, whether it was in a bad debt or not, whether it was earning income or not. Okay, the company knows by knowing the P&L account and balance sheet. So I told you in SAP FI module, finance module, we follow financial accounting. Okay, to prepare external reports. To whom we will send the external reports? To all our stakeholders. Stakeholders means the person who are, okay, directly or indirectly affecting with our company's act. Okay, now a company means holding company in a as per SAP relation. A company can have n number of company codes. A company can have n number of company code, which is nothing but as holding company. A holding company can have n number of subsidiary companies. A holding company can have n number of subsidiary companies. Okay, now this relation will flow, okay, single, I mean in a single way. Okay, but it will not flow to opposite side. Means a subsidiary company should not contain, okay, more than one holding company. It means, I told you, a company which holds more than 51% of shares or majority of shares or majority of rights. If a company already holding majority of shares, okay, if any other company purchase majority of shares, then it will lose the existing holding company rights, and the company which holds majority of shares, it come in its position. Is it clear, guys? About the company code, and it's clear or not?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Sir.
Yes. Any doubts? Okay, guys. Now I'll move to other element. Now we'll discuss about the business area. Guys, business area, it can be defined according to our location wise or our functional activity wise. If we not prepare business area in finance module, okay, in SAP CO module, means in controlling module, we will prepare profit center. Business area and profit center will be defined as per your location wise or as per your functional activity wise. Okay, now for a single company code, we can have n number of business area. Please listen this relation carefully. A company code, we can have n number of business area. Okay, now we'll take an example about this business area. I told you business area can be defined according to its functional activity wise or location wise. We can define business area as per what it was producing, what the organization was doing, or on the base of its where it was geographically located. Suppose think that, okay, a friend, okay, a friend, Mr. Hemant started a business. He wants to define his business area and he had at strategical locations to establish business areas to produce his to produce some goods. So in India he had chosen St. John's, and by choosing St. John's he will get some benefits. Okay, the government will provide him some privileges. So he had chosen some St. John's. Now, our friend Hemant has established business in Assam, Vishakhapatnam, and okay, just think that he had only 2 plants. Now, in Assam, he was producing EV vehicles, electronic vehicles, and in Vishakhapatnam, he is producing just think that batteries of EV vehicle. Now, our friend Hemant can define his business area according to it's a functional activity means what the thing he was doing. He was manufacturing EV vehicle. So we can define business area as EV or you can define business area as Assam business area. Or we can take other example. Okay, he was manufacturing batteries of EV. So we can say, okay, business area batteries of EV or according to its location. I told you a company can have a number of business areas. So our friend had two number of business areas. One in Assam and the other one is in Visakhapatnam. One is EV and other one is okay batteries of EV vehicle. Batteries for EV vehicle. Okay. Now for a single company code, we can have a number of business area. But in our example, suppose think that our company holds 5 number of company codes. So in business area, we has to prepare P&L account and balance sheet. P&L account and balance sheet to know how much we are getting as per this particular business area, and this report is used for internal purpose. It is used for management and the employees. Okay. It is not used for any other purpose. It is strictly okay useful for interior interior decision making purpose. Okay, it is used strictly for internal decision making purpose. It is not used for any other. Okay, it will not be shared to our shareholders or debtors or bankers or any other purpose. Okay, it is strictly useful for internal decision making purpose. Now, for a single company code, we define two business areas. For a company, we can have more than, we can have a number of business areas. So, in order to take decision internally at company level, we prepare consolidated business area. We prepare consolidated business area. Why? At single company code, we know what will happen, but we are responsible to our holding company because they are the investors. For a single code, we prepare business area. For company level, we prepare consolidated business area. And with the help of this business area and consolidated business area, we make internal decisions for our management and also for our employees. The business area will make decisions for single company code. With the help of consolidated business area, we'll make decisions for a company code. Okay, is it clear, guys? About what is business area and what is consolidated business area? Is it clear? Anybody, any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay. The next thing is business functional area. Guys, in controlling, we'll define, we use cost center to analyze cost, but in finance, we use business functional area to define the cost. Okay, here we'll define only the expenses, so how much we are expending. Okay, we'll not take care about what we are getting, like incomes or revenues. Okay, and now one more thing we have, credit control area. Our friend Hemant's main motive is to establish a EV plant like Tesla company. Okay, just imagine that our friend has a good strategical idea and he was implemented, and now he established a best EV manufacturing company in India, and and his company was performing very well. Now he was producing companies, he was manufacturing companies. Now our friend wants to sell to the customer. So when he was selling a product, some persons came approached to Hemant that and mentioned that his customers need a loan, or his customers asking credit. Now, in order to perform more business, every organization will give credit. So now our friend was thinking that how much he can give to avoid a bad debt, or to avoid, okay, to go in the bankrupt. So now when he was thinking, he mentioned that he can give up to 20 percentage, okay, on credit, because he has need money to run his business smoothly, to run his day-to-day activities smoothly, to run working capital in a smooth way. He can give 20% credit. So everything is going on very well. And one more example we have, our friend manufacturing 100 cars, okay, and one of his friend or family member approached, and he wants to establish a taxi service or cab service. Now he approached to Hemant yearly and asked that, Hemant, you are yearly manufacturing 100 EV cars, and now I needed 95 cars company. Mr. Hemant felt very happy, and he sold all the cars on credit basis. And Hemant's friend promised that he'll pay within 20 days all the amount, but he didn't pay till 2 years. Actually, he established his organization through, imagine guys, he established organization through venture capitalist fund. Now he had no money because of this his friend, okay, activity. Now he approached to the banker and he showed all his statements. In the statement, he is getting loss. Balance sheet, P&L account and balance sheet showing loss. Now, no one was going in giving the fund. No one is giving the loan. So, in this situation, he may go to the bankrupt. Or imagine that to whom we sell the gold, he just think that he is not a position to pay, because of that he went to the bankrupt. Now, because of his activity, we may go to the bankrupt. So, in order to avoid all those situations, while we are configuring in the database, in our configurational data, we'll put some limit. And it will be reflected to not only in our finance, it will reflected to other module also in sales and distribution. Because the sales activity was taking place in the sales and distribution module in the department of sales and distribution. Okay, so why we put why we configure credit control area? The main reason is to put limit on the credit, while we're selling the products to our customers, and affect to two areas. One in finance module and other one is in the sales and distribution module. Now check what are the statements out there. the organization element, organization structure, that is company code, and we'll assign company to company code. Then we'll define business area, then consolidated business area. Then we'll assign business area to consolidated business area. Then we'll define business functional area. Okay, then we define credit control area. Then we'll assign credit control area to a company code. Guys, this single credit control area can be defined at company level as well as at company code level. It means in an organization we have some companies. Suppose think that under company we may have 5 company codes. So for these 5 company codes we can assign this single credit control area, or we can maintain each credit control area separately for each company code. Is it clear, guys, about the elements of the organization structure? Anybody, any doubts, sir?
No, that.
Okay, guys. Okay, we'll do configuration in the server. Okay, the version we are following it was 2021. Please keep in mind, guys. Okay, in order to, guys, here when a client purchases a ERP server, then the SAP organization will provide a separate number for each client. Okay, we has to mention here, and user and password it will be given you by the basis team. Each user has a different number compared to others. Okay, suppose think that the language what we choose here to log on, okay, when we are configuring, okay, we can see this language, chosen language only. Okay, now I'm giving my username and password.